Many of our families work 2 or 3 jobs. They are not college educated, and they're immigrants.
Because of the way the economy is so tight right now, everybody's in survival mode. Do we have enough to pay the rent this month? Do we have enough for food?
People assume that everybody has savings and checking books, but we know, that especially in poor neighborhoods, that doesn't happen. They don't think that their kids could go to college because they can't figure out, how would we ever pay for college?
For many, many years, our thought was it was remedial education that was getting in the way, that they weren't ready for college. Now we're finding it's financial insecurity that stops them from completing.
We also were very inspired by some research that has been done recently that showed that if a child grows up with a college savings account in the child's name, that child is 7 times more likely to go to college compared to a child without a similar account. And so we have created this program called Kindergarten to College. The city has partnered with San Francisco Public School District and Citibank to launch an exciting new program that's actually opening up college savings accounts for every child who enters the San Francisco Public Schools at kindergarten. Then a teacher could talk about the savings accounts knowing full well that every kid in the classroom has one. And we've actually raised private money to offer some cash incentives to these families to get them to engage with the account.
Thank you for backing us. Have a nice day.
There's no silver bullet to ending poverty, but our particular task is to turn the safety net into a ladder. And we are very convinced that children's savings accounts are one of those unique initiatives that also change parents' lives while they change the lives of children. Because what we've discovered is that parents will do for their children what they won't do for themselves.
This is money that we're using for your college education. College is a big school after you graduate from high school, baby.
You're in college or George?
No, Papa needs to go back and finish, sweetheart. Fresh out of high school, I went to City College, and I was there for about 1.5 years. My mother did set up a small savings account, but it wasn't something as dedicated as it should have been.
We have a master account with the city of San Francisco and thousands of sub-accounts, if you will, of accounts for each child in their school, but in their name. We know there's a growing number of people who fall outside the formal financial system. Platforms like these that are inclusive, universal, and that can be scaled are so important to trying to address that.
I'm going to make a deposit into my daughter's account.
And here's your receipt for that deposit.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much. Say thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
Bye.
The more I can save in that account, the more I know she'll have options to choose to continue her education. She has a base to already say, okay, this, I want my foot in this door.
Welcome to our kindergarten graduation. Let's give our graduates a big round of applause.
This type of spending in this type of a program, it's completely aligned with the kind of work that the city should be doing.
The return of having more kids educated, having fewer prisons, having fewer kids on the unemployment financially could have an impact not only here in San Francisco, but in California and the country. And I think that everybody ought to hop on and do this one because it's good for children and families.